Okay, so here's something nobody talks about enough. You can spend tens of thousands of dollars renovating your home and actually walk away with less money when you sell. And I don't mean a little less, I mean significantly less. I'm Hasna Pierce. I'm a realtor and relocation specialist here in North Metro Atlanta. I serve Cherokee, Forsyth, Hall, Dawson, and Gwinnett counties, and I have walked through hundreds of homes in this market. And I keep seeing the same renovations come up over and over again that homeowners did with really good intentions that ended up working against them. So today I'm breaking down 7 of them. And if you're thinking about selling in the next 1, 2, or even 3 years, you need to watch this before you spend a single dollar on your home. Number 1 is converting your garage into living space. And this one breaks my heart a little because I understand why people do it. You've got a 2-car garage, you're not really using both spots, and you're thinking, wouldn't this make an amazing bonus room, a home gym, a playroom for the kids? And yeah, functionally in the moment, it makes total sense. But here's what happens when it comes time to sell. In suburban markets, buyers still prioritize garages strongly. We're not talking about buyers in a walkable urban neighborhood where nobody needs a car. We're talking about Cumming, Canton, Gainesville, Buford, places where people have trucks, SUVs, lawn equipment, holiday decorations, bikes, tools, life stuff, and they need somewhere to put it. When a buyer pulls up your listing and sees no garage or garage conversion, a significant portion of them are clicking away before they even look at your photos. And the ones who do tour, many of them are walking through mentally calculating what it would cost to convert it back. I have seen this done well, where the conversion was done with permits, looks seamless, and the home has enough other storage that buyers don't feel it. But that is the exception, not the rule. Most of the time, this one costs sellers more than they realize. Number 2, and this is one that surprises a lot of people, removing the only bathtub in the house. Walk-in showers are gorgeous. I love them. A lot of buyers love them. And if you have a home with multiple bathrooms and you're converting one bathroom to an all-shower setup, that can actually be fine. That can be a selling point. But if you remove the only bathtub in the house, you've just eliminated an entire segment of your buyer pool without even knowing it. Here's who specifically comes looking for a tub. Families with young children. Parents of toddlers and babies aren't negotiating on this. They need a tub. It is not optional for that stage of life. So before you rip out that tub for the spa shower of your dreams, which again, I get it, just make sure you have at least one tub somewhere else in the house. Because no tub equals fewer buyers, and fewer buyers equals less competition for your home, which almost always equals a lower sale price. I want to pause real quick. If this is already helpful, do me a favor and hit that like button. It genuinely helps this video reach more homeowners who need to hear this before they make an expensive mistake. Okay, back to it. Number 3 is over upgrading the kitchen. And this one is a little more nuanced, so stick with me. Kitchens sell homes. That is true. An updated kitchen absolutely helps. But there is a ceiling on what buyers in any given neighborhood will pay for a home. And if your renovation pushes you over that ceiling, you're not getting that money back. Here's what I mean. Say you're in a neighborhood where homes are selling between $350,000 and $400,000. And you go in and do a full luxury kitchen remodel, custom cabinetry, quartz countertops, a 6-burner range, a built-in refrigerator, and you spend $80,000 doing it. Okay? When your appraiser comes in, they're looking at what comparable homes in your neighborhood sold for. They are not going to appraise your home at $450,000 just because you have a chef's kitchen, because no one in your neighborhood is paying $450,000. That is how appraisals work, and buyers know this too. A buyer shopping in the $380,000 range isn't expecting or necessarily willing to pay $420,000 for finishes they didn't ask for. Now, if you are renovating to enjoy your home while you're living in it, that is a completely different conversation. Do it because you love it. But if you're renovating specifically to increase resale value, the upgrade needs to be proportional to your neighborhood's price point. A clean, functional, nicely updated kitchen will almost always outperform a luxury remodel in a mid-range market. Number 5, converting a bedroom into something that is no longer a bedroom. I have walked into homes where a bedroom became a home gym. A bedroom became a massive walk-in closet. A bedroom became a craft room. And every single time I'm thinking, okay, this is going to show up in the listing as a bedroom count, and buyers are going to be confused, and we're going to lose people. Here's why this matters so much. Bedroom count is directly tied to your home's appraised value. It also directly affects how your home shows up in online searches. When a buyer goes to Zillow or Realtor.com and filters for 3 bedrooms, and your house technically only has 2 because you turned one into a gym, your home doesn't show up. You've already lost that buyer before they ever saw your listing. And even if a buyer does see your home and understands the situation, they're now mentally doing the work of figuring out how to convert it back. That is friction. Friction kills offers. If you want a home gym, get equipment that can move. If you want a bigger closet, get creative within the existing closet space. Do not sacrifice bedroom count. Number 6, installing carpet in areas where buyers expect hard flooring. Now, carpet in bedrooms, that conversation has 2 sides, and some buyers actually prefer it there. Fine. But if you are recarpeting main living areas, a kitchen, a dining room, or anywhere buyers are walking in expecting hardwood, LVP, or tile, that carpet is going to read as an immediate project. The buyer psychology here is really important. When a buyer walks into a home and sees something they don't want, they're not thinking, oh, I'll leave it for now. They are calculating removal cost, installation cost, time, and disruption, and they are subtracting that number from their offer, sometimes before they even consciously realize they're doing it. Here in North Metro Atlanta, buyers have strong preferences for hard surface flooring. LVP in particular has become hugely popular because it's durable, it looks great, and it holds up to Georgia life. Kids, dogs, humidity, all of it. If you're updating flooring before a sale, hard surface is almost always the better investment. And number 7, this one is about design, but it is very real. Ultra trendy or very bold paint colors and wallpaper. I want to be clear. I am not saying your home needs to be beige. I am not saying personality is bad. But there is a difference between a home that has warmth and character and a home that feels like you need to repaint 3 rooms before you can move in. When a buyer walks through a house, you want them to be imagining their life there, their furniture, their family, their mornings. The moment a buyer walks into a room and their first thought is, that wall color has to go, you've pulled them out of that emotional connection. An emotional connection is what drives strong offers. Wallpaper, especially, even beautiful, well-installed wallpaper, can feel like a commitment to buyers. A lot of people just don't want to deal with removal. Bold accent walls, very niche color palettes, loud patterns in main living areas. These things can make a home feel like a project instead of a move-in ready purchase. Before you sell, a fresh coat of a warm neutral in main living areas is one of the lowest cost, highest return things you can do. It makes everything feel cleaner, newer, and more move-in ready. And that matters. So here's the bottom line on all of this. Not all home improvements increase value. And the renovations that do pay off have a few things in common. They protect the functionality of the home, they appeal to the widest possible pool of buyers, and they make sense for what homes are actually selling for in your specific neighborhood and price range. The mistake I see most often is homeowners renovating for themselves, which is totally human and understandable, without thinking about whether those choices will connect with buyers when it's time to sell. And by the time they realize it, they're already in the middle of a transaction trying to figure out how to recover. So if you are even thinking about selling in the next couple of years, please reach out before you renovate, not after. I would so much rather have a 20-minute conversation with you now than watch you spend money on something that's not going to come back to you. I'm Hasna Pierce. I'm with Keller Williams Atlanta Partners here in South Forsyth, and I serve all of North Metro Atlanta. If you have questions, drop them in the comments. If you want to talk about your specific home and what makes sense before you list, my information is right below this video. And if you found this helpful, please share it. Send it to someone you know who's thinking about renovating before they sell. It might save them from a really expensive mistake. I'll see you in the next one.